Hello everybody, we're standing here in the blinding, blistering sun on the day before the start of the Cavs regular season. I'm Joe Vardon, this is Chris Fedor, behind the camera of course, my favorite, Dave Anderson. We are assigned to stand here and discuss in great detail everything that is going to happen in the 2017-18 NBA season, but we really don't have time for that. So let's just get down to it. Who do you have in your Final Four?
Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Yeah. I've got Golden State out west against Houston out west, and then Cavs Celtics in the east.
Okay. I agree. I'm going to go Cavs Celtics as the final two teams in the east.
Okay.
In the west, I like the Warriors and the Thunder.
The Thunder?
Yeah, they're just the shiny new object. They have Paul George and Carmelo Anthony, and I really like Russell Westbrook. I'm picking him to be MVP again.
Okay.
Which will get me in trouble with LeBron, certainly. But, okay, so there's your Final Four.
Final Four.
Who's your Final Two?
Golden State, Cleveland.
All right. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of argument
Round
there.
4.
And how do you see it winding up?
The same way as last year, unfortunately.
Same amount of games?
I think it could go 6, but I just go back to something, Joe, that LeBron said last year after the NBA Finals. He was talking about the hurdle of trying to get over the Warriors, and he talked about San Antonio in the past, Boston in the past, and some of the other teams in the past that he had to go against. Those teams were great, and he said the Warriors are as well built as any team that he's ever gone up against. And they only got better this offseason. And I think they're going to get even better because they learn how to play with each other. And I think the Cavs breaking up their core of the team was necessary, and they got deeper. And I think you can argue that they got better in a series against Golden State if certain things fall that way. But they lost the guy who was the second most important player for the Cavs in that series against the Warriors, that the Warriors had such a hard time dealing with. So taking him out of the equation, I don't know that the Cavs are a team that has closed the gap enough against Golden State.
That was entirely too much talking, but good analysis. Good analysis. I like I like the Warriors in 6 this time.
Okay.
You know, standing here 9 months out, trying to make a prediction that is literally 9 months away in this crazy league can be hard to do. On paper, I just think that the Cavs got a game better. You know, a game better in a 7-game series against the Warriors. So we'll see. Who is your, either side of the bracket, who is your surprise team? The one team that nobody's really picking to do something this year and sneak into the playoffs or whatever. Who do you like?
I don't know how you really define something, but I feel like everybody's written off the Los Angeles Clippers at this point because Chris Paul's no longer there. And I actually think that's a playoff team in the Western Conference. Now, what does that really mean? I still think it's something to be considered a playoff team out west because the West is so loaded. So I'll say the Clippers because I think the kid that they brought, he's like 30, 40 years old, he's going to be a rookie, but Teodosic that they brought over from overseas, I think he can run that offense in the same kind of way, and I think the changes were necessary there.
Okay, my team is the Sixers.
Okay.
Just because their young talent is absurd at this point with the amount of young players that they have. I think J.J. Redick makes them interesting. And my goodness, Joel Embiid, if he can stay healthy, I really think he changes some games. So I have them as a 7 seed.
Taking on the Cavs or the Celtics in round 1?
Oh, very, very nice. At this nanosecond, I think I have the Cavs #1 overall, but that could change by the time this post goes up. So, anyway, that's it. My eyes hurt from the sun. Dave Anderson has had enough of us. So we, as always, thank you for watching and listening, and please read us all season. It should be a fun one. For Chris Fedor, I'm Joe Vardon.